Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I am playing with the KAJA Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trio in the shade Toasted Caramel. I used this little trio in the shade Orange Blossom in the previous video I uploaded, so I will link it right here or it will be at the end of this video. But for today we are going to create two looks. One that is paired with the Natasha Denona Safari All Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and a second one with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. What I like about these little trios is you can pair it either with an eyeshadow palette, and if you have one on the go, you know, you can pair with it and create multiple eye looks. Or you can use also a cream eyeshadow base. If you want to see how to create two looks with a toasted caramel one, please keep on watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. I create lots of polls. I post a lot of photos, product shots. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and without any further ado, let's jump onto the first look. Okay, so once again, if you saw my first video with the KAJA Orange Blossom Trio, I used my Natasha Denona Safari palette, the matte palette. For this first look, I'm going to work. I'm kind of in a hurry, but I thought it was a perfect opportunity to show you guys how to do a very quick look. So I'm just going to set my concealer with the shade Aya. Oh, I'm going to go to the shade Tamarind with the same brush, which is a Sephora Pro Featherweight Crease Brush number 38, one of my favorite brushes. I'm just going to focus the color in the crease and the outer corner. I'm just going to place it all over the lid. So yeah, I'm not being really uber precise. I just very quickly put that all over my lid. So it gives a nice base for our little Beauty Bento eyeshadow trio. So easy, and that color is so pretty. Then in the outer corner, I'm going to take the shade Thorn. Very pigmented. So if you don't have the Natasha Denona Safari palette, any warm tones eyeshadow palettes you own will do. And I'm being really quick. Nothing too detailed. We are in a hurry, but we still want look put together. Whatever is left on my brush, I put in the inner corner just to create a tiny bit of dimension. In the lower lash line, I'm going to Tamarind very quickly. Once again, not being very precise. I'm just smoking out the lower lash line. Well, the base is done for now. I might intensify a little bit after. And now I'm taking my Beauty Bento. Already showed you in my first video swatches for this one and for the Orange Blossom, but just in case you haven't watched it, here are the three shades: Gold Dust, Sunny Amber, and Gilded Chocolate. I think I want to place the shade Sunny Amber, which is the middle one, this little guy, all over the lid. I'm just gonna use that very small little mirror. And I'm placing Sunny Amber all over my mobile lid. Not insisting too much in the outer corner. And then I am picking up the shade Gold Lust, which is the lightest one, and I place it in the center. So Sunny Amber. All over the lid with my finger, and I pattern the pigment. I'm not dragging it. You could, but I think it works well for me like that. It's a pretty color. Wonder if my light is too strong. Let's see if I Oh no, it's not strong at all actually. And on top I am using the light one, just in the center. Voila, super easy. Now I'm going back to my MAC palette and I'm going to pick up Thorn. Again, our brown shade, and I'm just intensifying again the outer corner. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm working it in my crease, pick up a little bit more for that side. That way, whatever is on the lid is popping a bit more. A bit of Thorn here. The lightest shade again. And I'm just going to spray it. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner. It works actually quite well with that brush and a little bit of Fix Plus. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my Pat McGrath Black Coffee Permagel eyeliner in the waterline. Tight line quickly with it too. I'm going to curl my lashes, put on a bit of mascara using my NARS Climax mascara. I've been really liking this one lately. Alright, and to finish the look, I'm going to try for the first time that little L'Oreal lipstick. That's the Gold Addiction. You can find it at drugstore. And I bought the shade Nude Gold, $9.50, and this is how it looks like. And I thought that would be a pretty color. Yeah, it feels very nice. I might want to get the lightest shade too. That's very pretty. So there it is. That is the first look. I really like it. It's quick, easy, efficient. It is sparkly. It is glam, and it took me 10 minutes. Yeah, what do you guys think? Really like the colors. It's like typically like the gold tones you want to have. If you don't have anything similar in your collection, great. Let's jump onto the second look. Okay, second look. And for this time, I'm going to actually start with the KAJA Toasted Caramel Trio, and then I will intensify with an eyeshadow palette. I want to pick up the shade Gilded Chocolate, which is a nice brown, shimmery brown color. And I'm going to place it with my finger all over my mobile lid. And for this, I did not set my lid with powder. I put a bit of concealer, but I did not set it. So that way the base is more tacky for the shimmery shadow. Very pretty color. And then I'm just gonna take a blending brush. Here I'm gonna take a Morphe R30. And I'm just going to blend that shadow in my crease with no harsh line. For this look, I'm going to use the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. I had it for a while. I actually uploaded 2 looks with that palette a year and a half ago. I play with it from time to time, you know, so many eyeshadow palettes. This is a very nice one. I know now you can purchase it at Sephora, but look at all these colors. I'm going to stay in the cool tone, and I'm going to pick up that shade. And I'm going to place that shade in my eye crease. This is actually a very nice shade to pair with that little shimmery color. Now I'm just going to go with this color under my brow bone. If you don't have a color like that with your palette, just pick up your highlighter. Blend again with that other matte color. So I'm going back to the 4th shade here with a small brush, and I'm just gonna place it in my lower lash line. I'm just going to intensify a little bit more that chocolate shade from our little trio. And I'm actually, with my same little brush, I'm gonna pick up some of that shade and I'm gonna place it on my lower lash line. In the inner corner, I'm gonna go with that golden shade with a brush. And I'm going here in the inner third, both at the bottom and the top. And I'm going to slowly merge this shade with our brown one. And I don't want it to be too intense because this shade can be really intense if I wanted a pop in the center. But I want to keep the most of the eye look brown. So that's why I'm using a brush. Not only it's more precise in the inner corner, but it's also a bit more subtle. Like the little sparkles are more dispersed. Can you say that? More spreaded. And that's a look that I like. I just want to intensify a bit more the outer corner. So I'm just going to pick up this shade right here. So like a dark brown with a hint of plum in it. I'm using a Sigma E45 brush, just placing it in the outer corner. And I'm dragging what is left on my brush in the socket. And see how it's bringing more intensity, more dimension to the look. Okay, and now taking that small brush again and just with that same dark brown, I went a bit too strong, but well, that's okay. I'm creating that cat eye effect by going like from the center of the lower lash line upwards towards my eyebrow. And that's creating that lift, that cat eye effect. And then I just blend with my brush. Then I'm taking my first brush with nothing else on it. I'm just blending the outer corner. If you want, you can clean with a bit more concealer. Or I'm just using that little sponge. It's not wet, but it's going to help like blend and blot, if I can say, the excess. I'm gonna grab my Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown, go in the waterline with it, and also tight line. You can use a black too if you prefer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna curl my lashes. And for mascara, I'm using the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. That's a pink one, and it has that kind of like spidery, like silicone brush, which usually I'm not a huge fan of, but this mascara is really good. Like Essence mascaras are so affordable and the result is really good. Alright, and for lips I'm going to use a new lipstick, and this is the Lancôme L'Absolu Rouge Drama Matte in the shade 510 Ardent Sand. So this is how it looks like, super sleek packaging, and you just push on it and you get your lipstick. And I haven't used it yet, This is a color. I think it will look really pretty with that look. And it's slightly lighter than my natural lip shade. Beautiful color. Oh, I love the formula. It glides on your lips. I want to use for the first time my MAC Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Skin Finish. You get this one in a set like for the holidays. Look at that, how pretty. That's a very pretty highlighter. Very, very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter. With a smaller brush, I'm just gonna do a bit of the bridge of my nose and tip of my nose. Very pretty highlighter. I'm just going to lower the light a bit. Yeah, there you go. You can see a bit better. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? This is really nice. This is very convenient. You can pair it with an eyeshadow palette. If you have a neutral matte eyeshadow palette, super convenient. You don't have to have a Natasha Denona or the Morphe. I'm just showcasing here different options. You can also use a nude stick, you know, or a cream stick as a base, and it will be very pretty too. Or like the MAC cream pot as well. Any cream pot shadow, like cream shadows. I like that I left my eyelid not set, you know, just with the concealer base, so it was a bit more tacky. That way the shimmer is popping a bit more. So that's a good trick as well. Don't have necessarily to set your eyelid. So overall, I really like this product. I think it's convenient when you're on a weekend or a trip and you don't want to bring like a ton of makeup. This is a good solution. So I really like that color too. It's a bit more muted. It's not as sparkly as the two first liner shades or the shades in general in the Orange Blossom, but it's very pretty too, and you can create like a nice brown smoky eye look very easily. You saw that. It applies very well with a finger on a bare lid, not set. And the lips, I really love the lipstick. I love the color and I love the formula, so a big thumbs up for that. I know it's not the main focus of that video, but you know, a nice little product to share with you. And yes, I think that is all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. Thank you. Have a great one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.